I want to play a little bit of Donald Trump's interview with Elon Musk on X last night. We've already played a lot of it in this show, but one part we have not played is when he was talking about the vice president being on the cover of Time magazine. I want you to listen to this.
I saw a picture of her on Time magazine today. She looks like the most beautiful actress ever to live. It was a drawing, and actually, she looked very much like our great first lady, Melania. She didn't look like Camilla. That's right. But of course, she's a beautiful woman, so we'll leave it at that, right?
What's wrong with that?
You're shaking your head. What's your reaction to hearing that?
What's wrong with that?
This is why I'm
first of all, John, this is not the kind of rhetoric or language or tone that is going to turn on voters, especially those key undecided voters in swing states who want a president who's looking out for them, who want a president who is putting their interests first. You mentioned there's a lot of other discussions that I guess you could call it that Trump and Elon Musk had during this very choppy, very technically challenged interview. By the way, I can't understand for the life of me why Elon Musk, every time he has one of these big X conversations, the technology never seems to work. It didn't work for DeSantis. It didn't work for Trump. He's got a lot of challenges there on that platform. But I think, look, you got to look at the big picture here, which is the fact that Vice President Harris is taking her message to everyday.
Did she just say the man who owns SpaceX and Tesla is having technical difficulties?
Basically what she just said.
Man, they got attacked.
But I think, look, you got to look at the big picture here, which is the fact that Vice President Harris is taking her message to everyday Americans, whereas Donald Trump is sitting down for what did he call it? Like an interview of the century, a 2-hour technically challenged discussion with a billionaire. That contrast could not be more clear on this campaign. I also want to just say I worked for Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign in 2016.
We don't care what she's saying.
This sexist rhetoric is still very much alive and well. It certainly comes from Donald Trump, but that is not something that is going to deter Vice President Harris from taking her message to the voters, to putting American families front and center in this campaign. And that is something she thinks about every single day when she wakes up in this country. How am I going to improve the lives of voters? What agenda can I put forward to make their lives better? That is where her focus is.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be honest though.
How many agendas has she put forward?
He could have not said it at all. You know,
I feel like
he
it was
said
just
she
a
looked
joke.
beautiful.
No, it was just a joke. It was a compliment.
You see how CNN always tells you what to think? Oh, this is the type of rhetoric. Like they use words, rhetoric. They love that.
It was a compliment.
They love to say it's not gonna help voters.
He said she a beautiful woman.
You don't know what it's gonna help voters.
Is it the actress?
You don't know
who
what
was the joke?
Like you don't know what is gonna like turn on an undecided voter. Like you don't get to go speak for people that you don't know. Like and they always do that on here. They always say, well, voters think this. Well, people think this. No, you think that. So shut your ass up.
That's why I like Trump. He a real nigga. He gonna say what he think. I think that about Kamala. I don't like her policies. I think she is a brainless person, just like Trump. I ain't gonna say she's brainless, but I think she is dumb as hell. But the way she talk, but I think she does look good. That's why he said that.
So he would have called her ugly.
I think that, but he could have not said it though, because people gonna take it out of context.
He was on X.
But that's what makes him more.
He's on X.
I agree.
He's on
with that
X.
take.
But like, how, bro? If he would have called her an ugly woman, what would they say?
Oh, they would have been on his ass for sure.
He better off.
Like, what else?
I think the way he brought it up, he could have. He's better off not saying that.
He brought up his wife.
What's wrong with that?
Anything.
She look beautiful like my wife.
We know there's nothing wrong with us. All he's saying is how another person could take that the wrong way.
How can you take it
without
the
the media
way?
just spend it? You just
You
always do this. You play dumb.
You cannot spin this. It's just a
They
girl
just
said,
did.
she said it was sexist. How was this sexist?
To a person who sits
How
here,
is it sexist?
to a person who
Because he's
trusts
talking about a
CNN,
woman.
to a
He's
person
talking
who
about a
trusts
woman's
CNN,
looks.
they're like, oh wow, yeah,
He complimented her.
Yeah, no, but like they
This ain't no nigga campaign.
This is
I ain't saying that.
bro. It's CNN, bro. Anything Trump says, they're gonna spin. Like stop acting dense.
Man,
You know these are puppets.
Believe it.
Hold on. If I make that call right now, would you think that person, you know who I'm talking about, would they agree with that?
No.
What?
If I make a call
and ask that person,
should he have said that?
Should he have said that?
She gonna say no.
That shit crazy though, bro. It's
Okay,
not that
that's
serious.
why you not on the campaign. That's why you will never be on the campaign.
That's
That's
good.
why you will be on Sexy Red campaign.
No,
For sure.
bro, relax, bro.
For sure, then. Cause
Put
like
me on the campaign.
he didn't say nothing bad, bro.
No, we know, but we know
Yeah.
how it looks to certain
I
people.
would have said, hey, I would have.
What else would
I
he
thought it
say
was funny.
in that situation?
Just don't say nothing about that.
I'm a,
Hey, I
He
would've
said
told
she
you
looked good.
I would have told Trump.
We know. You ain't got to explain it to us.
I
You got to
would've
explain
zapped
it to
him
the
off.
person
I
who's
would've-
taking it the wrong way.
I would have said, Trump, that was funny, but maybe you shouldn't have said it. That's just what I would have thought. That's just my thought.
We don't give a damn.
damn.
That's like, look.
Maybe you would have
Look.
put Meg Thee Stallion
Hold
on
on.
the stage, nigga.
Hold
I
on.
would not
But
do
I
that.
wouldn't
That's
do
like,
I
that's
wouldn't,
like,
I wouldn't do that.
That ain't the same thing. I ain't gonna compare
That's
that.
what
I'm not
I'm
gonna
saying.
compare
Like, you
that. But
tripping.
it is like,
And what he
bro.
said was nothing that crazy, bro.
Bro, but you know how people take it.
It wasn't
You
that
know what
offensive
world
to
we
know.
live in.
Yeah,
You know how
exactly.
soft these
That's the
people
problem.
are.
That's the
Okay,
problem,
but
bro.
it is.
You can't solve that problem.
But we're
so
trying
you
to
have
win the election, Ty.
Yeah, exactly.
We're trying to win the election.
But
We
what
don't
he
want-
said was nothing sexist.
We don't want nothing taken out
We
of
know.
context.
You ain't got to tell us.
Obviously,
you got to tell them.
Keep explaining it to us, bro.
I know.
Explain it to the
Obviously,
wrong crowd.
they just got on CNN and called it something. I know they take a lot
Well,
of
they
stuff out
do.
of
They
context.
can do that.
They
They can do that.
They
They
gave
can
them
do that.
ammo.
That's
Some people
him.
believe that.
That's crazy.
Bad
bro.
for voters.
They can't.
Keep it
I mean,
100.
hey,
I
looking
thought
at
it
it,
was
Keep it
funny.
real.
I
We
thought it was
like
funny.
it. We like it. You keep explaining this shit to us. We are talking about the pansy, Gen Z
I want a real
voters
nigga-ass president.
who Harry and his friends, who they sitting around voting for.
I want a president that's just gonna say what he think off the top of his head. I like that shit.
I wonder.
Personally.
Think about Harry.
All right, play the clip.
think
here.
about Harry.
Let's get into this. Let's see what they talking about now.
Take us through what Elon Musk is doing and the theories
Oh, hell
as to
no.
what his motives are.
Man, you finna make me hot.
Well, unfortunately, I can't tell you what's in the hearts of any individual,
Fast
but
forward.
I can
I don't
tell you
give a
what
damn
our
what this
researchers
British
have been
Musk got to
studying
say.
with Mr. Musk's own output
Shut
on
your
his
ass
platform
up.
X. We examined posts about the US elections that he'd posted between January the 1st and July the 31st, identifying 50 posts that independent fact checkers found to be false. Now, those 50 posts had accrued 1.2 billion views. And there were three main categories.
I don't give a damn
My
what
guy.
this. I don't give
My
a damn
guy.
what this beans and toast
Y'all
eating
said
motherfucker say.
Hillary was killing Donald Trump in 20 what? 20 what?
16.
Y'all
How
said
you don't know that?
I'm sorry. Whatever. Y'all said that she was killing him on CNN and on MSNBC. And how many people probably saw that? And that was false news.
Yeah.
Hey,
the
bro.
hell is y'all talking
Hey,
about?
It's the
bro,
plot
I
called
don't
the
give a
kettle
damn-
black.
I don't give a damn what his beans and toast British ass think about nothing going on in America. Shut your ass up, big
probably
dog.
live in America.
We don't care.
You gonna break your neck at me like that?
He doesn't live in America.
First, identifying 50 posts that independent fact checkers found to be false. Now, those 50 posts had accrued 1.2 billion views. And there were three main categories. There was an AI-generated fake video of the Democratic nominee, Kamala Harris, which had 100 million plus views. There were claims that Democrats are importing voters, the Great Replacement Theory, a really, really dangerous lie.
But the former president's words were extremely slurred as he phoned in from Mar-a-Lago in front of a flattering painting of himself. Here's some of what Trump had to say.
I know Putin very well. I got along with him very well. He respected me, and it's just one of those things. And we would talk a lot about Ukraine. It was the apple of his eye. But I said, don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. You can't do
He
it,
did not do
Vladimir.
that.
You
Oh,
do
God, he
it,
did
it's
it,
going to
but
be a
that's fake.
bad day. You cannot do it. And I told him things that what I do, and he said, no way. And I said, way.
Bro, he didn't stutter or slur or anything.
I don't know what the hell they were talking about.
Do they expect a Twitter space to sound like a regular conversation?
Bro.
They're complaining about
About
something
nothing.
that they literally do, though.
Can we get
Their
a policy?
polls are fake.
Can we get a policy complaint, please?
Literally, Kamala has got accused of AI photos.
Did you see that?
Of her rallies.
Hold on. Did you see that though?
Yeah.
Did you see the plane reflection?
Yes.
They gotta say
And there was
stop saying
nobody.
that. They gotta say stop saying that though.
What?
Yeah, stop everybody the AI though. They try to say y'all feeding into her hand.
How?
Bro, what you mean,
Cause some
bro?
rally shit was actually buku
No,
people
but I'm
there.
talking about the one.
No, it's something.
I'm
that
talking
they
about the
said
one. The only
that
one I
she-
seen.
But why has she been accused of that? Because it's extremists accusing her of that, you think?
Some people say that.
No, but some
But
of those
some
photos
rallies-
look absolutely AI.
I seen one rally
One-
when
one
they zoomed
looks-
in and all
one-
the way out and zoomed in. I was like, hey, that's a lot of people that big. Some
One
people say you
looks-
gotta stop saying that.
The
I ain't
one
gonna lie, I
with the
think-
plane, and you look at the reflection of the plane. That's the only one. Y'all know me. I'm not with
I'm
the.
keeping it 100.
I'm keeping it 100. I didn't see nobody in the reflection of that plane. I did it, and I don't go with all. I don't go with nobody tell me.
Man, this is crazy, bro. This made me. I feel like you can't say nothing at all in this world. Then if that conversation
We
last
do this.
night,
We
if
can.
that conversation was
Did
that
you see what happened
bad,
to the MLB player the other day?
181
He was fussing.
million
He was
views.
fussing with I think the pitcher or something. And he just
No. A fan was yelling.
Oh,
You
okay.
need a tennis racket. You need a tennis racket.
He
turned
called
around,
him
he said, shut the F up. Maggot.
He called him, and he got
He
suspended.
got suspended 2 days for that.
Oh wow,
Like,
that's absurd.
imagine what they used to say. Imagine what they said to Jackie.
Oh, Jackie would have had it. Oh, so bad for Jackie.
Who got suspended then?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's absurd. If they suspended him for that,
So,
I
like-
can see why they'd be pissed at Donald then.
I understand.
They'll cancel you for the smallest stuff.
I'm still
And
mad
UK
about
people are
the
going to jail
Kamala
for
calling
posting
him
things.
beautiful, bro. He said she looked good
All
on
right,
the
Taj,
Time
I mean, bro, I
magazine,
get it,
bro.
bro.
saying
We
looked
talk
it,
about
bro.
it. Yeah, we can talk about it
saying
then,
that
bro.
shit.
We can talk about it then, bro. I
gosh.
mean, you know, it's an opinion. I thought it was funny, but whatever.
This all got off to a very rocky start. That conversation was delayed by more than 40 minutes because of those tech issues. Elon Musk said he wanted to have this conversation so that the former president could appeal to independent voters, but Trump fell into a very familiar pattern of controversial statements, insults, and attacks.
Just talking.
They did something.
Overnight, Donald Trump's bots returned to the platform that once banished him for posting false claims about the election. The company saying at the time the account was permanently suspended due to the risk of further incitement of violence. It was reinstated by Elon Musk in November of 2022 when Musk bought the company. Trump returning to the conversation Monday for a conversation with Musk. Technical issues delaying it from the start for more than 40 minutes. Musk blaming a so-called denial of service attack, a kind of cyber attack that floods a server with traffic to force it offline, saying the massive attack illustrates there's a lot of opposition to people just hearing what President Trump has to say, though he provided no evidence of such a cyber attack.
Began with 40 minutes of silence and then a bropocalypse of politics.
But
no
do y'all
matter
realize it's a X
Talk
space
on
like it
X
was a
filled
phone
with
call?
false claims and softball questions.
Bro.
The media is a tool of the left-wing agenda. Don't fall for this. If you still watch this stuff and think you're informed, you're a fool. Fuck that fat lady in the pink suit. I don't give a damn about. I don't want to hear none of this stuff no more.
Like they don't think like technical. They don't think these people are human. Like technical difficulties happen on all.
No, I don't believe it was
electronics.
I think they
I was a
flooded
cyber
the
attack.
servers.
Yeah.
Okay, and that could have
Because
happened.
your screen went blue.
Or
Benny's screen went blue.
At the okay, that too. But like, bro, it was a phone call. It was a call. You know, like
I don't understand why they act like this is so bad. They said softball questions.
two of the
Goodness
most
gracious.
important people probably in the world. People was gonna sit there if it started at 11. Didn't matter what time. Everybody talking about the delay. Like that was a problem.
Yeah, that's their biggest. I'm telling you, they take the smallest little thing
And blow it up.
exactly.
That's the problem right now.
Either way, the people was gonna wait.
The
There's
social
no way for that. Man, you think they would have waited for Joe and Kamala?
This thing's delayed. I hate them.
Evidence of such a cyber attack.
began with 40 minutes of silence and then a bropocalypse of politics. No matter how you frame it or what caused the glitch, what was finally said between Donald Trump and Elon Musk at last night's Big X event can largely be defined as a rant filled with familiar lies and lines of attack.
Boom.
Kamala wouldn't have this conversation. She can't because she's not smart. You know, she's not a smart person. She is a radical left
beautiful, though.
San Francisco liberal,
What's wrong with
and
that,
now
bro?
she's trying to protect. Now she's looking like
said
she
worse things
wants
about
to be more Trump than Trump, if that's possible. I don't think it's possible, but she wants to be more Trump than Trump. She's terrible, but she's getting a free ride.
All right, but did it do what it was designed to do, which was to put the brakes on Harris's momentum? Or
Talking a little bit this morning about Elon Musk and that conversation he had for more than 2 hours on X last night. And your new
that
piece
is
in the Financial
bullshit.
Times is titled Elon Musk and the Danger to Democracy. In it, Ed writes this. The key question is what, if anything, democracies can do to address the danger from Musk. It is one thing having a newspaper proprietor or the owner of a television station pushing their biases in their outlets. What? This has always happened, and it's protected speech. I have no idea what the best legal remedy would be that was consistent with democratic and free speech values. I do know, however, Ed writes, that whatever he says, Musk is no fan of either. He revels in conflict and is fascinated by the possibility of collapse. He's a disaster capitalist, a vicious troll, and a brilliant engineer
That's rhetoric.
rolled into one. And Caddy K, obviously, this is also a man who...
Pause. So I find it very hypocritical that the liberal media is mad that someone is speaking their biases on their platform. What? That's a threat to democracy?
He just
No,
said,
it's a threat. It's a
he
threat.
said, I'm okay with the media pushing their bias.
That's
on
what
that.
I'm saying.
That's what everybody was getting there doing for 20 years.
This is literally somebody who wrote an article on his opinion and they're showing it on the news and presenting it as fact. This is
cancel
bull.
the mainstream media, y'all.
This is like they're only upset
This
because
is bad.
they're only upset because this on X X is going to get more views than their platform. 181 million views.
They said he had Super Bowl views.
181 million views.
I ain't gonna lie.
It was Super Bowl
this is
views.
scary to see this.
Actually,
because they
let's check
can
the
really
exact number right now.
The media can really destroy your life, bro.
This is actually bullshit.
They're so powerful, bro. I feel like this might be the most powerful.
220 million views on the podcast.
And they look up how many people watch the Super Bowl. I bet it's the same or less.
Y'all, I'm gonna keep it 100. These people are the real threat to democracy.
No, literally.
Bro,
this is scary.
They're okay with pushing rhetoric if it's on their side, but if someone else, they
Bro,
like,
Ben actually said probably like one of the numbers.
123.7 mil.
Damn.
So over 100 million more people viewed this podcast.
Yeah.
This is the threat to them, y'all. They are upset because more people are going to tap into this outlet and hear
about Elon.
Trump unfiltered having a conversation rather than being grilled and being pushed a media point. They're upset because people are going to watch it and they're going to be able to break free of the chains of the bullshit that they push on TV. I find it very hypocritical and insulting to me that you have a problem with someone using their platform that they paid for to do whatever they want with. Get your money up and buy your own shit then.
I'm not gonna cap. Ben Carson might have actually said probably like a top 5 thing that I've heard.
We're about to see the power of the media. They're in desperation mode.
That was top 5 for sure.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Wow.
Because like if that's the case, that he's basically saying that these people's policies, Democrat policies, are so bad that if they win, it was strictly the media. Because it is so common sense.
Yeah. You can't debate about them.
Exactly. And you can't debate about
the numbers show. That's what I just said the
It's
other day.
crazy.
A second ago. You got person A, person B. Their stats, their stats.
It's all bullshit.
Who do you want?
It's all
if this was a video game and you was choosing, you would choose the person with the better stats.
It's all bullshit.
So like these platforms, right? They're okay with kids mutilating themselves.
Bro, they're okay with anything on the left wing agenda, bro. They're not going to push back on any of that shit.
Y'all want kids to hurt themselves.
It's bought and paid for.
Y'all rather like
stop arguing with logic, Taj.
No, it just hurts me, bro. Like y'all playing with our gateways to our souls, man. This our eyes and our ears, man.
No, actually,
like this so real, man.
It's crazy.
That's why I really think that the like YouTube and Rumble and stuff like that is really gonna just keep continuing to grow because more and more people are gonna wake up because people watch Fox News and I ain't gonna lie, Fox News ain't innocent. They probably do the same thing.
The problem with that's gotta be is the YouTube, Rumble, and all that has to be on the people's side.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about
we
YouTube.
can't have them.
It's owned by Google, so it's like
with the agenda. Yeah,
but Google. I feel like I'm gonna keep it real because
Google got sued.
We keep it real on this shit. Exactly. That's why they changed because the Nug Boy said whenever they got a strike for saying the word vaccine on a video.
Yeah,
not even saying like
2020 that was a problem.
Yeah,
you could not say that.
And people
he said they
harmed
lightened
from
up a lot. He said that the fact that they didn't get the last video strike. So Google is starting to realize you can't put because Elon kind of exposed them with the Twitter
Google
thing.
Yeah,
whenever he bought the Twitter and he said the left was censoring the right at 75%. Whoa!
They also tried to censor the Trump assassination.
If you think about it, growing up, that's pretty much our version of the newspaper. So if you could. Back in the day, and the only way people got news is through the newspaper. They're running that same route just now with the Twitter. Until Elon bought it.
The media is upset that Trump went to an alternative source that's going to let him speak freely, that supports him.
That gets a lot of views.
And two influential people, and they got a lot of views. And
they couldn't sleep.
They're pushing the articles. They're pushing all the stuff.
Elon, bro, I respect Elon a lot.
If you need to know what to think, go listen to the interview yourself. Don't let people tell you what to think. Stop letting people tell you what to think and control what you think. You're just not smart if you do that. You're not a critical thinker. You're not as smart as you think you are.
I think the only way we get these social media platforms to push. No, bro. We gotta have the people controlling them. Like we gotta have people like Elon that actually give a fuck about Americans, and we gotta have multiple people, like a lot of people, funding these platforms. Like I'm not just gonna say just YouTube because I don't know who funds YouTube really. I guess
Google.
I know, but like who funds Google?
People getting on there and putting ads on Google and everything. Google phones, they got all type of motion. Every time you get on their website, you make some money. They make some money.
We gotta figure out a way to keep them truthful.
There's no way.
I feel like they're starting.
X is truthful.
Until you can break the grip that the liberals and the billionaires and globalists have on the media to push this rhetoric. And
no, we're not talking about them though.
But that's the problem.
We're talking about X.
Google is an extension of that.
But how can we get Google to be like X?
You can't.
It's literally just
you have to break the grip on it.
But
they have the grip on it. You're not going to.
Start with the leader.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck.
Then we got to get
there's billions and billions and billions of dollars.
I see why Elon did what he did.
Guess what? Our number one platform is fuck then. Duh. Better get big on X. Unless a change happens.
It's just crazy.
But they loosening up on it, bro.
Yeah, I got hope.
It's just crazy to me. Like, we realized
Mark Zuckerberg woke up. He said, I support Trump.
We realized sat here on live, listened to that interview. I ain't hear no crazy rhetoric.
I didn't hear nothing crazy.
I feel like it was just regular conversation.
Super casual conversation.
It felt like I was at the gym talking to
Joe,
man.
Two guys.
Like,
two friends talking.
So you saying this was a threat to democracy?
It's a threat. It's not a threat to democracy. It's a threat to their agenda that they push on democracy. That's what it is.
And you saying this a threat to democracy, and we realize seeing this man finna go to jail?
It's
got
all
shot
bullshit.
in the head.
It's all bullshit.
And it's a threat to democracy?
It's all bullshit.
He's a disaster capitalist, a vicious troll, and a brilliant engineer rolled into one. And Caddy K, obviously, this is also a man who has made very clear his intention to support Donald Trump, as he did, giving him an open forum last night to millions of people. Elon Musk is on the side of Donald Trump in this election. So
yeah, whether he's a brilliant engineer after that 40 minutes we all spent kind of listening to clanky music, I'm not quite so sure. Or maybe he's fired too many brilliant engineers and they couldn't get it working again. I mean, what do you think in terms of the impact on
I don't want to hear what
some voters who might have sat through that 40-minute glitch, Ed, last night and actually listened to the content of the interview? What impact do you think Elon Musk has sort of on voters in particular and on this election?
Well, you're right about the engineering. I mean, if you can't get spaces working, you're going to have trouble settling Mars. Look, only about 1.3 million people.
Listen to them. I don't want to hear this.
Relax.
No, I legit don't want to hear this. I legit don't care what
take your headphones off there, nigga. This is part of the liberal news. The UK is liberal. God damn it. This is part of the video.
Do we live in the UK? Do we live in the UK or do we live in the US? If you live in the UK and you want to speak on the US, shut the fuck up.
I agree. But
I don't give a damn what happens in the UK. If the UK was on fire and they were burning, I would not care. I live in the US.
I agree. But this video is based off hearing all the liberal media people after Trump and Elon.
Right.
If you don't want to hear it, then take your nigga headphones off.
Just press play.
Listened to this. It took an age to begin, and I was one of those who did wait around for it to begin. And then, of course, it never ended. It just went on and on and on. It wasn't an interview. It was a very softball, quite eccentric conversation between a donor and his candidate. None of the tough questions were asked.
They call y'all the BBC News for a reason.
Y'all like big black.
All right.
Hold on. Y'all, what Brock said, I just witnessed somebody get 20 months in jail for a post of Elon. I think it was either Elon or a Trump post.
Yes.
Whoa, what?
Somebody got
yes. They're locking people up in Europe over posts.
Yes.
Giving them years.
Yes.
Over right rhetoric.
Yeah, we've seen enough. We've seen enough.
I've seen a judge.
They're censoring speech and they want control. They can't control their people.
People are going to jail in the UK for their post.
But
okay, then what you mean? What?
They was posting about Trump and they
but they're going to jail for that.
It wasn't no. It was like I'm pretty sure
they're going to jail for that.
It was a right-leaning post.
They're going to jail for that. In the
EU, y'all seen that
on Twitter.
This is
the
news,
judge. You
bro.
see the judge actually said, "I'm giving you 20 years for posting this such."
Bro, the EU issued a threat to Elon yesterday. He replied, "Suck my nuts."
Chill out, bro.
All right, go look.
Bro,
not
go look.
See, look.
I'm talking about the judge.
I'm gonna let you type that in before I gotta say. It's that video right there. It's that.
This nigga got a powdered wig on.
Hey, this why they love England.
Hey, imagine you this last person you see when you get a life sentence.
That boy got a damn Party City Halloween
George
went on to say that you did not want your money going to immigrants who, quote, rape our kids and get priority, end quote. This offence is so serious that an immediate custodial sentence is unavoidable. Would you stand, please?
20 months.
The sentence that I pass has been reduced by 1/3 to reflect your guilty plea. The sentence is one of 20 months imprisonment.
That's crazy.
Went on to say that
That's life sucks in the UK.
You extremist, bro.
Life sucks in the
You
UK.
said Trump ain't 20 years. I knew it was something.
It was something along that line.
That's still crazy. Hey, same shit. You take 2 years of my life for retweeting something, boy.
I'm raising hell.
So hold on.
Life sucks in the UK.
So
y'all gotta eat beans and toast for breakfast.
So if the UK doing that, and the original Americans left the UK.
That's why they be tweaking over there, man.
The same reason why we're going back to that way.
Ooh. We ain't going back to that way.
We
This is
are.
America.
We are.
This is America.
We kind of are,
They
my
going
brother.
that way. You right though.
Hey,
We
That's a good
escaped
point.
that to go
we
back
left
in
for
there.
freedom. We gotta respect the
We
people
the
that
free
fought
man.
on this soil for
Damn
our
it.
freedom.
Damn it.
George Washington, them, all of them, when they fought, what was the battle called when they fought the Great Britain, them?
The Revolutionary War.
Revolutionary War.
That's what they call it?
Yeah. You,
Or
you said the battle.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know the
there's
battle,
several
but the
battles.
war is called the Revolutionary War.
Well, goddamn it, we gotta thank them
It's a revolution.
because we'll be owned by Great Britain.
Yeah, that's true.
We probably is getting owned by
Yeah,
Europe.
how do you win? They trying to
Because
come
like
over
with
here.
you
Trying
know
to sneak their way in.
yeah, nobody people when Trump
We ain't gonna let
said, "Wow, we paying so much." Well,
another
y'all,
clip?
right? Yeah.
No.
Another clip. Oh.
That's your neighbors.
You see, that's your
That's
baby.
your brother and them.
And we
Y'all
got
need
to
to
calm
calm
your
them
brother
down.
and them.
All y'all together got the same amount of bread as me. Y'all put y'all bread together. Y'all help them boys. If that's what y'all want to do, because we can't help them no more.
Oh, bro, this is crazy, bro. You
I've
know,
seen enough.
I'm not trying to say this on
I've
the
seen
camera.
enough.
I might have to wait before I really gotta say this. Cause
Say it, bro. You gonna bring it up? Say it. Don't be.
I gotta wait till the
scared.
camp.
Nah, but you got to, bro.
Nah, bro, because when I'm saying it's like they might call me the same level as Shroom.
Oh, wow.
That's how bad I was what I was finna say. That's what I was finna say.
All right, guys, let us know what y'all think, man. It's crazy out here.